Hey my Scarpy friends, this is Hannah with you, and today I am sharing another video with you all month this month. Megan and I challenge each other to share a video every day. So here is an older layout that I made. So if you've been watching my channel throughout this month, or the past month, oh, excuse me. I've been going through a lot of my old footage and sharing layouts that I made in the past, and I am at the point now where I am down to just parts of layouts that I just never finished. So this is one of them that I started and then I ended up finishing it recently. So I did actually that first media you don't even see me do, because I believe I did that years ago, probably when we first got here in Washington. So it is modeling paste with some orange, I don't know if it was orange Dazzlers, and then also some orange like textures. So I'll have to try to link below what I used if they still have it in the store. And then I took some of the spun sugar. No, I think it might be spun sugar, but I took some of the Dazzlers, and then or it might have been textures. So it might have been like not salt to the earth, the whitey tighty. And then added some pop art pink. And I know I added pop art pink because I did that stuff when I was trying to use a lot of that. So a few months ago, last year, so more than a few months ago, in the fall time, we had a challenge where we use a color that we don't really use often. And I don't use a lot of like coral. Well, I shouldn't say that. I do use coral, but I don't use a lot of pink. And so that one is a pink with a teeny tiny bit of like coral, but it's very shimmery and it's super pretty. And as you see, it turned out like this really white when I added it to white paint, or I added it to like the textures or the Dazzlers. So that's what I did. So I used a cut file and just, as you've seen me, spread it in that heart, and then I just used my paintbrush. And so that lined paper, the blue lined paper, is from Hip Kit. When I used to get their stuff, there was some papers by Kim Watson. She helped design some papers for them for a couple of kits. I don't know how much she did that at the very beginning. They might do that a little bit more now, or when it was really hard to get some of the Click Kit, or not the Click Kit stuff, the Hip Kit stuff to make the kits. So they started adding more design stuff. But I don't think they do that very much. So if you guys know that, you could always let me know in the comments below, because I don't get Hip Kit anymore. And I do follow them a little bit, but I don't really pay a whole lot of attention. But it seems like they're using a lot more of all the collections. But for a while, a lot of companies were having a hard time, the kit clubs, getting stuff at a reasonable time, just because that's how it works. American Crafts and stuff, and sometimes you have to wait. And if it's back ordered from a different country, you know. So anyway, I backed with some of the paper, that picture, with Maggie Holmes paper, and there is this Maggie Holmes sticker. And in that Heritage collection, there was a lot of like these, they're not vellum, but they're kind of like a sticky vellum, clear sticker thing. They're cute. I just added some twine, some gold twine in there, and it's cute. So it matches with that blue. So I really like that. And that, like I said, the background was on craft cardstock, which I don't even think I have anymore, guys. I hardly have any other cardstock besides white, because I just don't really use it. So I don't buy it. So now I'm looking through the die cuts from the Heritage collection. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. At this point, this is still like months ago. So like I said, I started this in the fall time. And then I will finish it later. I also went through a whole bunch of die cuts from the open book collection from Maggie Holmes. Do you guys remember that? That pack had so many ephemera pieces that I still have quite a bit left. And so I went through them and I picked out a few along with some of the stuff from the Heritage Collection. And yeah. So like that frame right there, which I actually didn't end up using, but I took out some stuff and this stuff sat. Like, so I used that card. I'm pretty sure that was from the open book, but I could be wrong. So, because I know I used some stuff from Heritage, and they had a lot of similar, like, colors and stuff. I want to say the Heritage Collection had a little less of that vintage look, as far as the die cuts were lighter than, like, everything's whiter right now, but I feel like with the open book it was still quite cream. There is some cream-like elements. So as you can see, I had that circle that I had cut, and I want a similar circle, but I'm gonna end up using that lined paper if I'm not mistaken. So like I said, this is still in October, so I'm trying to like remember exactly how I did this and what my thoughts were. So I was thinking I would like that a little bit more because I don't really have any green, and I think that's why what I was thinking is that other circle was that cream and very cream with the green circles. So now this is now. So this was, I just did this recently, and so I'm going to pull in some other stuff. I pull in some more white type stuff, and I had some stuff on my desk. So I actually had left this on my desk, and I actually do a challenge where I use some of this stuff. So be on the lookout for that later this month. And definitely, if I didn't say this before, make sure that you look in the info box because I'll have a link to Megan's channel so that you guys can check out the layouts and videos that Megan is sharing. So I added pop dots to that picture, which originally it did not. So that was something I did recently. And so I'm pulling this up because I want to put that pink paper, which I believe is pink paisley, and I had cut out some stuff, some cut files, and this also is pink paisley. That's from the Auburn Lane. I think both of those are from Auburn Lane, and sometimes it can look cool when you have all these weird edges. So I just decided to layer with them. I mean, they're still good. I really love how that one paper like really matches with some of the mixed media that I had did on there. And I just used a palette knife to spread that. Sometimes I just like to do that kind of thing. I feel like it just, it adds something, but it's not even that much that you need to do. So now I'm looking for die cuts and like ephemera pieces and more little stickers and all this doodad extra stuff. So this picture is a picture of my daughter on a huge pumpkin. We went to one of the local pumpkin patches. We haven't been doing it every year, but we've done it a couple of times, and we took my mom with us. And so it was the perfect autumn day, and there was this little like house, and they had it all lined with pumpkins. And so Caden's looking through the window, and it looks really cute. I thought about using that Pink Fresh Studio Happy Puffy sticker, and then I end up not using that. And so, but I did have quite a bit of the flowers from Auburn Lane. So I'm gonna, go with it and just stick a few in here too. I guess I'm into flowers lately. I've been using a lot of like cut flowers and stuff, which isn't like a bad thing to just do something new. I wanted to add something up at the top, and I had this tag that also is like a craft, And so I thought about using that pack that says seeds. I really wanted to use that ampersand because it had that orange color, and I thought it would really bring out that one strip of orange that was from the textures, but it just doesn't work. I just couldn't get it on there. But I did find this little one. It was from Click Kits. It was from one of the kits that we had the Auburn Lane stuff in. And so I'm going to layer that up there, and I feel like that gives just something. And of course I use staples because why not? Why not? Why not adhere things with staples? I know it's not going to fall off. That paper was just not sticking, so I added more glue. And then there was some of this vellum flowers in there, and so I layered those in there. And then there's these white ones, and those were super cute. So I'm going to put these white. And I feel like the white with the cream and like the orangey colors, it really looks like super fun. Especially because I have that craft cardstock and then the bright white with the blue stripe on the back. So, and I was just glad I could use blue stripe paper because I've had that since I was in Hawaii. So it's always nice to use things that I've had for years and years, because really at some point I'm like, am I even going to use this because I've had it for so long? So I really should get in my stash and just use stuff from old kits that I have and just pull out some papers and stuff. I mean, so there, I had these stickers from Echo Park, I think, some puffy ones. So I add a bicycle up at the top, and the bottom one is like pumpkins or apples or something like that. And I do end up using some of these Pink Fresh Studio chipboard hearts. The pumpkins are chipboard. So I just kind of find like some layered places to add these. And they just add a little bit of an extra color. So, and now I'm just looking for a few more things. There is some of the hearts still left on that sheet from Auburn Lane, which was really nice because it matches with the vellum flowers that I use. And now I'm just going to put on the title. So this also was from, I want to say Hip Kits. It's this beautiful navy blue. And so I'm going to write pumpkin, and then I'm going to pick out the clear stickers from the Heritage Collection in that little sticker pack. There's this cute, well, they're sort of clear, but some of them have color on them. So there's different colors, and a lot of the colors that I use. So it's just going to say Pumpkin House. I didn't really need to like have this crazy title. And that is it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys are enjoying me posting every day. Definitely, let me know if there's, things that you guys want to see throughout the month, and I'll see what I can do. I'll talk to you guys later, and have a great, great scrappy week. Bye.